Hi guys, I am here today to show you some things that I recently got that I am super excited about. Some lip colors from Jeffree Star that I have been waiting on. This color, Prom Night's been in stock, but these two have not for quite a while, and I wanted to kind of stock up all at once and order a bunch. So that's what I'm showing you guys today. Everything that I have on is color-wise is Jeffree Star eyes and lips. I was not able to get the Skin Frost. They were all out of stock, which made me very sad because I do want to try all 4 colors, and hopefully soon I'll be able to get them and show you guys. But what I was able to get were those 3 lip colors, and I'm going to show you my swatches here. This is Masochist. Let's see, make sure I show you the right ones. Masochist is the darker pinkish sort of I wouldn't say red pink, it's kind of like a burgundy pink. It's really gorgeous and pretty. The one that I have on, which is Prom Night, is in the middle. Really beautiful hot pink. This kind of pink is kind of like my go-to color, and this is perfect. This formula is ridiculous. I wore Androgyny yesterday, which is my last swatch, and I actually ate, to be quite honest, I went to Subway. I ate an entire sandwich, and the only thing that I can say is it only wore off on the very inner part of my lips, which is fantastic. I don't expect anything to last through eating a sandwich, but I thought, wow, this is a great way to test it, so I just left it on. I went with it, and really all I needed was the tiniest little touch-up, and that was after wearing it for a few hours, so I am extremely pleased with these. Oh my gosh, they're better than the other ones that I've tried, and I've tried a lot. I still have a couple other favorites, but this quickly went to #1 on my list, so thank you, Jeffree. And I also got the Beauty Killer palette. Oh my god, I love it. Now first off, I'm gonna say, this is something silly. Packaging is something I really like. I'm drawn to it. I'm a sucker for it. But the one thing, I'm usually not a box person. I get the boxes and they're like out. I throw them away and I'm done with them. This one I may have to keep only because there is a tiny cleaver on the back, and I love that. I would like it to be on the front, but Jeffree, if you want to hook me up with some, you know, some cleavage knife stuff, I think that's a cleaver. Whatever it is, I love it. It's perfect. I'm gonna keep this box for that reason. And the next thing I'm gonna say is that this palette is huge. The pans alone are really huge. They are large size, as you can see there. Most other palettes are just not this large. My gosh, you get so much of each color. Yes, there are only 10 colors, but they are 10 beautiful, buttery, creamy, perfect eyeshadows. I love them. Really, I do. So I'll show you, I'm gonna show you this look later in the video. I'll show you how to achieve this eye look, but I am super excited to have gotten this. I did wait a little while, and this is it's not brand new now. I know there's a lot of videos out there that's going to show you, but I just wanted to throw mine in there, show you the look that I came up with, and I'm just going to work right off the top of my head. I'm just going to pick some colors and just go with it, and that's what I did. This is what I came up with. So I just love the shadows. I think they're fantastic, and if you want to see more about how I came up with this, keep on watching this video, and thank you so much for taking a look. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, let's get started. Now I'm going to start with the shade Courtney, and that's just going to be a really nice transition color, a nice base to start with. It's really the perfect transition shade, which I'm guessing is why it's in there. And first off, I'm just going to say that doing this eye, these colors are fantastic. I literally am using the tiniest bit and getting so much payout, and the word buttery is what everyone's using, but that doesn't even begin to describe it. It's like buttery cashmere goodness. They're perfect. So I'm just going to go in and start with that base. And it doesn't take a whole lot, but I am going to take just a bit more and make sure that it's nice and spread out. And I am going to go ahead and to take a little bit of China White and go under my brow as well. Okay, so that's just my starting point. It's what got me started with this, and then I just started playing with the colors. I completely had no idea what I was going to do, and I kind of let the palette speak to me, if you will. And the first thing that I wanted to do is try out Violence. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to dip that right in, and then just make sure we have no excess product, and I'm going to put that in the outer and inner corners. Get a little bit more. Okay, and that just kind of created a base for the inner and outer look here. Smooth that in. So that's just the very beginning. And then I'll kind of be going over these colors as I go, just to make sure that all my blend is just blended perfectly, which is not hard with these. I'm gonna start the next and take Star Power, which is the beautiful, bright, Barbie, perfect pink, which matches my lips. And I'm gonna kind of connect the crease here. Okay, now it is time to add that beautiful gold that you see there in the middle. And for that, I'm going to take a little bit of my primer water, and I'm going to dampen my brush just a tiny bit. You can use, of course, water if you'd like to dampen your brush. I just want to make sure that the gold really has a nice color payout. I don't think that's a problem at all, but it's just something I like to do if it's like a foily kind of texture like that. This is very powdery, very light. It doesn't feel chunky in any way like some glittery eyeshadows feel. It doesn't feel heavy at all. So it's just what I did on the other side, and I think it paid off. So I'm going to start just kind of pressing it in a little bit at a time. Okay, so what that leaves you with is the pink in the crease with just a little bit of the purple Violence on the outside, and then you've got the gold there in the middle, which kind of gives your eyelids just this beautiful kind of shapely look to them. And I'm going to kind of buff out along my crease a little bit with the brush that I used with the Courtney, my transition shade. So I'm just going to use that a little bit and just make sure that it's nice and seamless. I'm actually going to buff out on this side just a little bit too. And then if it brushes too much of a way, I'm just going to take a little bit more of Star Power and just make sure that we didn't lose any pink there, which we didn't. And the next step that I did was to use the color Expensive, which is this beautiful kind of turquoisey blue. And I'm going to use an angled Real Techniques eyeshadow brush and go along my lower lash line. And just to soften it a little bit, I did take the color Princess and go along the inner corner, so it's kind of just a soft look on the inner corner there. Okay, just buffed it in a little bit. And just to make sure that it's nice and soft, I'm taking a little brush that doesn't have any eyeshadow on it. I'm just going to buff that line in a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty much it. This did not take a lot of work. I love that these shadows are easy to work with. I sometimes feel like if eyeshadow is hard for you, that it's possibly the product that you're using. I find that with higher end eyeshadows I have a lot better luck, and this is a prime example of this. These colors are extremely beautiful, but not just that, they blend so easily. It makes it makes this so easy. It doesn't take a lot of work, and I feel like even someone who is a beginner to makeup can use these and create such a beautiful look. So just to finish off the look, I'm going to put on a little bit of eyeliner and a little bit of mascara, and that's really it, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow palette. I can't speak highly enough of it. I love it, and I will definitely, anything else that Jeffree Star puts out, I'm going to get it, because this is top notch, it's high quality, and I feel like it's well worth the money. So if you're thinking about it and you see it in stock, it is, to my knowledge, still in stock. This has been pretty well stocked on the website. It's not kind of iffy where the liquid lipsticks are a little bit harder to find the colors that you want. This has pretty much been in stock, but grab it if you're guessing on it, because I think it's fantastic. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you like the look, and I'll put a little bit at the end showing you kind of the finished mascara, liner, both eyes sort of look. Thanks so much, guys.